The statements of Chief Barrister Wike, if not timely checked, may lead to a breakdown of peace and security. That he also chooses Port Harcourt to release these provocative threats is very worrisome and condemnable. I think you need to address the apparent desperation of Chief Wike. Almost all the contemporary set of leaders with Wike had at one time or the other served or worked under previous governments. It is thus unimaginable for Wike to assume that the current and future political structure and generations of leaders in Rivers State belong to him. The political structure in Rivers State belongs to Rivers people.
More reactions continue to trail Wike's statements a few days ago, where he threatened PDP governors with fire and political crisis in their states if they continue meddling in the affairs of PDP in Rivers State. This time it is Rufus Ada George, a former Rivers State governor. He led the Rivers Elders Forum. They wrote a letter to Tinubu urging him to call Wike to order.
That there are some governors, I hear, there are some governors who say they will take away the structure and give back to somebody. I pity those governors because I'll put fire in their state.
It's very obvious the kind of character Wike is, and why he continues doing what he does is because there are no pushbacks. Take for instance what happened to Wike in Abuja. He wanted to control and talk to the crowd, but they were booing and shouting back at him, "We are hungry, we are this, we are that," to the extent that he literally had to beg them.
Stop going too far now. Come over.
So the only way to handle a bully like Wike is to match whatever he brings to the table. If he brings violence, make sure you match it or even surpass. If he talks tough, match him or surpass him. You will see him bow and fade away. How in the world will a former governor want to control the state party structure when there is an elected governor in place? If Wike were to be the current governor, he would never allow anyone else to control the state party structure. Even if that person were to be the current president, he will never allow it. So it raises the question, why is he trying to do what he knows he wouldn't accept if he were to be the governor? It's simply because the opposing side in PDP in Rivers State, that's talking about Fubara's side, they are not matching him word for word. Rhetoric for rhetoric, violence for violence, bully for bully. Look at what he did to Amechi when Amechi was serving as the Minister for Transportation under Buhari. He made him a persona non grata in Rivers State. Yes, that's how far and dirty Wike fights. If Wike were to be the governor today and someone is troubling him the way he's troubling Fubara in Rivers, he will make sure that the person remains irrelevant in Rivers State. If that person lands at the airport, he will mobilize a huge crowd to receive him at the airport. They will boo him. They will make sure the person never attends anywhere he wants to attend. In fact, the only influence the person will have is from the airport to his house. He wouldn't even be able to go to the party secretariat or a hotel. That's the way he plays his own game. So Fubara should, as a matter of urgency going forward, stop the platforming of Wike in Rivers State. Why is Wike able to land at the airport, drive in long motorcades to his chosen venue where he will mount the podium and start insulting and threaten anyone he wishes? He shouldn't be allowed to do this in Rivers State. Let him be doing that in Abuja where he's irrelevant anyway. He's already used to calling a press conference for anything. Just call the press and will be talking anyhow he wants and threatening anyone, feeling that he's the ultimate bully, that whenever he talks, people tremble. They need to match him rhetoric for rhetoric, and you will see Wike fade away. And for the Elders Forum writing Tinubu to call Wike to order, do they really think that if he doesn't like what Wike is doing, that Wike will have continued threatening people and doing anyhow he wants in Rivers State? No, this is the kind of politics he plays. Politics of threats and thuggery. Like they say, like birds flock together. Like minds attract each other. Just look at Lagos, that's the type of politics that is being played there. If you don't want to join them, they'll bully and threaten your life and you make way. So Wike is playing his role very perfectly the way they want it. Whenever he mounts a podium with his microphone, he's basically intimidating and threatening people. Those who shiver when he talks have two choices, either to join him or to run away from the scene and cease being a threat to his political ambitions. Many people are not aware that the race for 2027 is already underway. Many of them have been told to work towards delivering their state for Tinubu in 2027. And with what is happening in the north, they know that there is massive alliance against Tinubu in the north. They are focusing on the south. One example is the threats made by the deputy speaker to Abia State Governor that APC must take over from him in 2027, that Abians must reward Tinubu. So you get what it means. He's trying to tell people in advance that they must vote for APC in 2027. Not just the governorship election, but also the presidential.
The next governor of Abia State will be APC governor. Yeah, I say it without missing a word. So we are friends, yes. We work together, yes. But I will not be number 60 of the country and another party will govern my state. The next election of 2027, the APC governor will be there. I have told him in person, I have told him publicly and privately that APC governor will be the next governor of Abia State. How it will happen, I don't know, but it will happen.
So why are you confident?
I'm confident because we are working hard. I'm confident because my government is working hard. The president is working hard. And Abia will repay the president. Abia will repay the president. The president I've given you, Saudi Development Commission, will be repaid.
So this is the game they have activated in many states in the south. That's why Edo is in focus. They will do anything within their power to snatch Edo. That's why Edo people must protect their votes. They must also match them. Whatever they bring, match it. Otherwise, your votes wouldn't count. Why they are doing this in the south is because they know that southerners wouldn't resist like northerners will do. If election is rigged blatantly the way they did in 2023 in the north, northerners will resist hard, especially now that there is serious hunger. They have learned their lessons, and by that time they will be backed by many politicians. They will do anything to resist and protect their votes. Also, another off-season election is coming up in Ondo State. APC is already in control of the state. There's a high chance that they will retain it. So this is their plan. Look at all the states in the south. They know that they stand a high chance of retaining the presidency when at least he wins the south. Remember, he didn't win the south in 2023. So it's time to stop giving warnings. All the warnings fall on deaf ears. They don't understand warnings. They only understand action. It's time to match them action for action, rhetoric for rhetoric. Thanks for watching.